Hello everyone, it's me, Immortal2004, and welcome back to another video. Today I have another magic trick that I think you'll find, simply amazing. And what's even better about this trick is I designed this trick. I made it. I was, up last night, how can I make the most incredible magic trick ever. Wow. Anyways, as you can see, I'm kind of tired, because I was trying to come up with a decent card trick. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, before we start the video, I would like you to head over to that subscribe button. I would like you to punch the absolute living heck out of it. I would like you to smash it so hard, hit that subscribe button so hard that you break it in half. Also, I would like you to, destroy that like button, demolish it, ruin it, break it, wipe it out of existence. I like you to hit that like button, please, because, I want to get this video to at least 100 likes. If we can do that, that would be amazing. And when you subscribe, I want you guys to make sure that you hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss another one of these awesome videos, because I'm sure you want to be here when I do another card trick. So subscribe, like the video, and remember to comment after you watch this video. But let's get into the trick. So this is the trick. I don't actually have a name for it, so I don't know what to call it, so therefore there's no really finding out how I do this, because you can't really Google it. But it's kind of based off another trick that I know, and I haven't performed it for you guys, so in case you're trying to find out what it's based off of, you probably never find out. But anyways, let's start. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show the spectator the deck. Wow, this deck is horrible. Must be dirty or something. Anyways, I'm going to show the spectator the deck, and I'm going to say, here, look through this, make sure that they are, that there's no duplicates, and that they're all normal cards. Once they confirm that, I will hand the deck to them, and I will say, okay, you can shuffle these any way you'd like. You can do it like this. It really doesn't matter, because in the end, we will not be using, we'll only be using about half the deck. And once they're satisfied, I will say, okay, here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to spread these out, and I want you to pick a card. So they will go, okay, let's pick this one. And for the sake of the trick, guys, I will not be looking at the card. Once you guys have got that in your mind, there you go. Okay, now, here's what's going to happen. I am going to simply tell the spectator, can you put it back right here, face down? And they'll say, okay, and I'll say, watch. I'm going to put this, right in the center of the deck, just like that. And I will confirm, and I'll say, do I have any pinky breaks? And they'll say, no, and I'll say, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the deck alone so that while I discuss what I'm going to do next, you don't think I'm fiddling with it. So what I'm going to do next is I will split the deck into 3 piles of 8. And then I will start sorting through them, and basically you'll be using kind of like a superpower to find out which card is yours by picking the pile. So let's start with the piles. So I'm going to start counting by 2s because it makes it a little bit faster. And we need 8 cards in each pile. So 2, 4, there's 4 in each, 6, 6 in each, and 8. There is 8 in each. Like I said, we don't need this part of the deck. And if you really want to impress them and say, here, how about you take a look at these for me? And I will leave my hands away from the deck so you can't, so like you don't see anything, right? Here, I will put them right here so you can see, and I'll move them, and I'll say, look, just look through these, tell me, is your card in here? And they'll say, no. And I'll say, alright. Now at this point, the magician does not know what the card is, so it's really based on the spectator's choice. And I'll say, alright, I'm going to take all 3 of these, just like that, and I'll say, now, I'm going to deal them like this, just like this, keep track. And I'll say, alright, here's what we're going to do. What I want you to do is when I flip these over, I want you to keep track and tell me if you see your card in any one of these. Do you see your card? And they would say, yeah, it's up here in this pile. Now, they're not going to, make sure to tell them not to point to the card, but say, yeah, it's point to the pile. So let's say they say, it's in this pile. Yeah, it's in this pile right here. And I'll say, all right, we need these. We're going to get rid of these. And I will double check with them and say, are you you guys can't see that. Are you absolutely sure that your card is not anywhere in here? And they will say, yes, I'm sure. And I'll say, all right, we're going to get rid of these. And for the sake of the trick, guys, I'm going to keep these in the camera view so you don't think I'm doing anything weird. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, just like this. And I'll say, since this is an odd number, an even number, or it's not a full 3 across, are any of these cards yours? And they'll say, no, they're not. So, alright. At this point, the magician still does not know which card is the spectator's. So here's what's going to happen. The magician is then going to flip these over, and the magician is going to... Oh, wait, you can't read this. Okay. The magician is then going to say, point to the pile that your card is in. And they will say, let's say they say this one, right? So we'll say, alright, we'll keep that pile, and I'll say, is your card anywhere in this pile right here? And they'll say, no, I don't think it is. And I'll say, alright, it's not. Now this is where the magician gets a sense of where their card is, but he doesn't actually know yet. So he's going to flip it over. And what he's going to do is he's going to say, alright, there's 3 cards here. Coincidentally, they're all red. That doesn't always happen. And what the magician is going to do, myself, is I'm going to say, I'm going to put my hand over each one of these cards, and I'm going to try to sense which one is your card. And I'm going to try to eliminate one every time I sense that it is not. Like, if I sense something wrong with it, I'll say, you know what, no. And if there's a tie, I will, you know what, we'll just see what happens. So, I'm going to put my hand over the cards. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, this one's definitely not it. I know that. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's got to be one of these two. You know what? I think your card is most certainly this one right here. This is not your card. This one is your card. And to confirm that this was not set up in any way, I will spread... You guys can't read that because it's upside down. I am a horrible magician. There you go. And to confirm that it is not a setup, I will simply say, look at this. There you go. And what do you guys think? There you go. And that is the trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making the trick because it was so much fun to finally make something that actually works. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps out the channel. Also, when you subscribe and hit the notification bell, it also helps out the channel. But please do both. And if you really liked the trick so much that you want to leave a comment, go ahead, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. If you have an idea on how you thought it was done, just tell me in the comments. And I will never reveal it, but I'll tell you if you're close. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, when you subscribe, you become immortal too. Peace out.